Marcus. Marcus. Have you ever seen anything as beautiful as that walking through this workplace of ours? Where? What am I not seeing that is so beautiful? Sit down. Don't make it that obvious, now slowly look towards your left. The tall brunette with the sexy black dress making her way to Mr. Wilson's office. She strides through us minions as if she owns the place. Well, Dale, if she owns the place she can come and give me instructions any time. I will even work overtime with a smile. Good morning, Mr. Wilson, your secretary let me in, hope you don't mind. We haven't met before but my father told me much about you. I am Sabrina, the daughter of Jack Walsh. Pleased to meet you at last. Good day, Miss Walsh, so sorry I had to pop out of the office for an instant. I'm very sorry about your father. Your father was always popping into the lab, so it is a pleasure to have you here. Can I show you around? Don't look now, Marcus, she's heading our way with Mr. Wilson. Miss Walsh, this here is Dale Andrews and Marcus Winter, they head up our research team. This is Mr. Walsh's daughter. Pleased to meet you, Miss Walsh. Please call me Sabrina. Let me show you what else goes on this floor, Miss Walsh. Did you see how she looked at you, Dale? Even when they walked away, she was still giving you the eye. Did you know old man Walsh had such a beautiful daughter? I'm talking to you, don't stare like that. Miss Walsh, may I ask you a question, please? Do you have any idea what is going to happen to the business now that your father is not at the helm anymore? Everything is being kept very quiet, and the staff are not sure of their future. You know what it's like when times are unsure. Hello, little brother, I did as you asked and all seems very normal at the laboratory. I am sure the staff are capable of running the business. Everything was running smoothly. Mr. Wilson did ask what the plan was going forward. He seems a bit concerned. You didn't mention anything about us thinking of selling the business, did you, Sabrina? If word got out it would jeopardize the negotiations. Of course not, Jack Jr., but I must admit there was one very attractive head researcher I wouldn't mind getting to know a little better. If all goes according to plan, we will be sitting pretty for the rest of our lives. I can never see myself going into that office every day like Dad used to. There are far better things to do in life than going to work every day. You can be so shallow, Jack Jr. You have never worked a day in your life. Dale, this envelope came for you. Thanks, Mr. Wilson. What does it say, Dale? Don't be so inquisitive, Marcus, let me see what this is all about. Dear Mr. Andrews, I am having lunch at the Savoy, and would love you to join me. Regards, Sabrina. Don't just sit there, Dale. Get on that phone and confirm before she changes her mind. She is 15 minutes late. She might have changed her mind, I'll wait a while. Mr. Andrews, sorry I'm late. The traffic is hell out there today. I hope you have ordered something to drink in the meantime. All good, Miss Walsh. Stop right there. It's going to be Dale and Sabrina from here on. I have some business to discuss with you, but first let's lunch. The kinklip here is to die for. That meal was something really special, and the wine was excellent. Now what business would you have to discuss with me? I'm liking you already. Straight to the point. You understand now that my father has passed away, there will be changes to come. I would like to take you into my confidence, so what I am going to propose to you must stay between us. Miss Wall, Sabrina, my loyalty lies with the company. Good. That is what I want too. My father's company must live on, and there are certain people that would want to see it sold off. If that were to happen, most of the staff would be made redundant, and that would definitely not be what my father would have wanted. How do you propose to keep the wolves at bay, and do you know who would want to take over the business? My spoilt baby brother, Jack Jr., is behind all this. All he thinks about is jetting round the world and partying. He has no business brain, and he was ready to negotiate with the first person that approached him. The sum offered is good, but the company would be dismantled. They are only interested in the lab and the headway into the research you and your team have made. What do you propose we do? I have been delving into the company setup and approached a number of board members. The older members are set in their ways and will not vote for the business to be sold, but the younger members are enticed by the figure offered. It looks like it will be a two-way split when they vote. How can I help you? I don't see that I can make any difference to the board's vote. That's where you are wrong, and that's where I need you. At the reading of the will, my brother was fuming to hear that nothing was going to change, and that he would still have to live on the interest of his trust account until his 30th birthday. If the business was sold, his share would be added to his trust account, giving him a larger monthly spending amount. That is why he is pushing for the sale of the business. There was one point that went slightly undetected though when the will was read. My father has given voting rights to you and Mr. Winter. As his top researchers, he always felt that you two were the heart of the company, and he might have had an idea we would be in this present situation. Dale, I need your help to save my father's legacy. I don't know what to say. I'm bewildered, but I'm honored. To think that our work is important enough for all this to be going on is scary, but if we can help save the company, and see to it that no one loses his job, I'll do it. The proposal put to the board today was as follows. The Becker Association has presented an offer to purchase the Walsh Laboratory. Each board member has had sufficient time to scrutinize this document, and you were asked to vote yea or nay on the matter. Members of the board, I have tallied all votes. The yea count is 15 and the nay count is 12. This matter is now concluded. I thank you for your time. Thank you, Dale. I could not have done this without you. Your father would be proud of you, Sabrina.